What is that on here? Hey guys. Okay, so I'm back. Yay, I'm back to square one. Okay, so let me just give you guys an update about what's going on. Okay, I know you're hearing other people's stories. You want to hear how coronavirus is going. You want to hear about my life, about what I'm doing, blah blah blah. Long story short, okay, um, everything's basically closed and some things are open, but you might as well say everything's basically closed. This is not it. There will be more shutdowns, and that's what's so mysterious about this whole thing, about what's going on in the world today. Um, I did make another video about me being misguided with information about the coronavirus, so I apologize and I put that out there already. But however, it wasn't 100% misguided. It wasn't even 70% misguidance. It was probably 2%. That's it. All the information that I provided to you all about the coronavirus was absolutely true. Okay. However, it doesn't have anything to do with race. It's not racist. It doesn't have anything to do with racism. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with. Some people are saying that it has nothing to do with spirituality. And my thing is, yes, it does. If you're spiritually set, okay, God, and you know that God is not going to take you out, then you shouldn't be worried about nothing. Okay, but you should be cautious about certain things, but you shouldn't be worried until you fret. Jesus said, "Fret not." So don't sit there and worry about that when you put your trust in Him and believe that something else. Um, that's going to happen for you for your benefit in order for you to gain um, more hope for you. So don't sit there and drive yourself crazy. Please don't do that. Let's see. So just a little bit more about me, okay? Yes, I am basically still experiencing homelessness right now, so it's even more tougher because I'm actually they say that if you're inside of a shelter, you're not basically homeless. So, if you have a roof over your head to sleep, you're not homeless. That's what people say. That's if you go to dictionary and you find a definition of homelessness, it would say that right there. Okay, they say Jesus didn't have a place to lay his head. Boom. So he was basically homeless. He could have spent the night here and he could have spent the night there, but he chose to keep it moving and keep it moving because he had a job to do. So that makes perfectly good sense. Um, I'm trying to figure out another way. Oh, so let's see. That's pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I just started this new job. Okay, ever since I lost my job back last year, I've been trying to find different jobs to go in and do, and then it's like I didn't want to um, continue to take the I bottom line is I did not want to experience that again. What I have experienced at work due to racism and being wrongly profiled and wrongly terminated from work. So now it's like when I go back to work, I look at the work, like the people who I work with. I look at them, the people who am supposed to be like my bosses and coordinators, managers. I look at them in a whole nother way now. Okay, I've been looking at them in a whole nother way to be cautious about them also, but I've been looking at them in a whole nother way now because of that reason. Um, Another one is that I've been getting this thing where people are saying this is a time for us to reach our highest level of consciousness. This is a time for us to start being more positive and up and rising up and being uplifted, which is very true. But my thing is like this. That's why I said a lot of people were asleep and a lot of people were just like ignoring the fact that I was a good person. It was like people were ignoring the fact that I already had a good heart from the jump. People were ignoring the fact, and some people wasn't ignoring it, and some people just didn't, wasn't giving me credit for it. And not everybody's going to give you credit for it, because they just expect that from you regardless. But I'm looking at people's YouTube videos and people saying, I want positive vibes, positive energy, positive vibes. And I'm like, if I have a positive vibe and positive energy, why didn't you subscribe to my YouTube channel? If I have a positive vibe and positive energy, why didn't you write me and let me know that you appreciate me and how I am? If I have a positive vibe and positive energy, why didn't you help me through Cash App or help me on my GoFundMe page when you had a chance to? When I was saying that I was experiencing homelessness and this, and that, and the third. If you knew that, why didn't you share my profile, my page to other people? Why didn't you support me if you want positive vibes and positive energy now that you see me? I'm looking at all of you guys' YouTube channels, and I'm starting to figure out why in the world do you all sit there and say, I only want positive vibes and positive energy, and I'm right here and I got all the positive vibes and positive vibes and positive vibes and positive energy that anyone could ever have in a black person that been through everything that I've been through. So you all need to be giving me respect right now, because I am the one who is chosen, okay? I am God. God is in me, okay? There are some people that are put on this earth who are gods and goddesses. We are all children of God, but what I'm trying to tell you is that show me some love, show me some support, okay? I have all these YouTube videos going down the list, and I put all my heart and time into them and told you the truth, and it was raw as it could be, and you guys are saying, then I'm getting some racist comments from guys talking about oh, well, you deserve more subs and this, that, and the third. No, duh. No shit. No, duh. No, duh. Stop being racist, okay? And say, hey, Chris, this is how you can reach more people. I got my things of how I can reach more people. No, I'm not putting no thumbnails on there. That's kiddie-ish. I'm not using thumbnails because those are kiddie-ish. Some thumbnails aren't kiddie-ish. But I'm not finna do all that. Go on my YouTube channel, my whole page got a whole bunch of thumbnails on it. No. When you log in, you're going to see me. This is me. I'm not putting no thumbnails on here and thumbnail. I'm not wasting no time. I'm going to put my video up there. I'm going to record it the amount of time that it needs to be recorded, and I'm going to send it off, because I'm not doing all that. I'm not a follower. I'm not doing all that stuff. Okay? I take what is beneficial to me and I keep it moving. Okay? I'm mature. I'm not doing all that kitty is decorated, put an ice cream cone over here and a smiley face and every single video doing all that extra shit. No. Some of that stuff is good and it's eye-catching, and that's what it's made for. It's supposed to catch the audience view in the eye, but I'm not doing all that. Okay, I chose not to do all that because not everybody needs to do that. I'm not going to. That's not for everybody. And for me, my personality, you might say, "Oh, Chris, I can see you doing this, doing that." Yeah, okay, that's very flattering, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. It's not a bad idea, but I'm not going to do it. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not going to. One day I probably will. But I don't like the way some of the thumbnails look, because I talk about I have a different spirit. I have a different soul, okay? I have a different heart, okay? That's all the same thing. But still, I don't want to sit there and do all of that coloring stuff, that childlike stuff. I'm different, okay? It's not childlike to everybody, because some people will be posting thumbnails and then you look at the video and they post some real grown-up stuff. So, some real grown-up shit. So, but I don't know. I mean, I understand thumbnails can catch people's audience attention's eye, but I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm sorry, I can't. But what I am getting sick and tired of is people walking around trying to figure out what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? When I make my video, that's why I say it's time for me to get in my house so I can make my videos daily like I was, and I don't got time. Because I'm really not trying to deal with none of that stuff. I got to get to work, and I got to pay my rent, and I need somebody to help me go half on my rent. And I'm hearing about the stimulus check that everybody's supposed to be getting, and I'm talking about, okay, so I want that. All of a sudden, you want to give out a stimulus check? Now they're talking about, no, give it to them in unemployment. And this, that, and the third. Whichever the case is, give it to me. Okay? Don't do that. You need to make a certain amount of money. Okay, well, they ain't talking about them then. They're talking about me. Okay, boom. Give me that money and let's keep it moving. Then they talking about some that $1,000 and the $500 for the children. I feel bad, okay, for the children who can't get their money, because I done been raised in a house where we couldn't get nothing. You see what I'm saying? Our mother took all our money, our benefits, and spent it on the wrong damn thing in front of us, making us think that we didn't get it. You see what I'm saying? So not everybody's gonna be in my situation. So if your parents doing the right thing with the money, let them do the right thing with the money. I'm not knocking that down. But some parents aren't doing right by their child, and they suffering by getting all the free stuff, and here's the money for them to get an aid to do something, and they can't do it because mama and daddy on drugs or something, and they not even paying their bills with it. They doing something else totally different. See, not everybody came up from a structured home, but they had structured children that were just in the mix of that, so they knew right from wrong, and some of them was brainwashed, so that's not going to be fair. But give me my stimulus check right now. I know what to do with it. Then I'm hearing about this. Okay, so yesterday I was talking about the coronavirus and the eating meat. Stop eating meat, because for one, Jesus, like I said before in my other videos, Jesus did not tell Noah to save 2 of each animal and save them on that ship for nothing. He was protecting them from the flood, so when the flood was over, they can reproduce, okay? And do you think he wanted them to reproduce so we can say, ooh, there's a cow, let's kill it and eat it. Ooh, there's another cow, let's keep breeding it and killing it so we can eat it? No. And I tried to tell my grandmother and save her from it, and she said, I'm backing down from it. But she don't feel like it was nothing, like she don't see the bigger picture of stop eating meat, period. Just stop eating meat. Now, if you had to go for something, let it be a fish. But these land animals, and like I said, we as a society have been greedy and been thinking that it was okay to continue to kill these animals, but it's not our fault. It is the people who were in charge, like the CEOs and the president of Tyson Chicken, and the CEOs and president of these steak companies, allowing these slaughterhouses to kill animals, breed them and kill them, and breed them and kill them, and then we wiped out 60% of the animal population. Like, what is that, you guys? So I'm trying to tell you guys, like, I told my mother before I tried to save her. I told my grandmother before I tried to save her. I can tell my brother, but Charles is just not gonna be there all the way. And I really can't tell my other brother because he's not gonna do it. Okay, I could just know that. But my thing is that people are getting angry and meaner and starting to attack and not knowing how people feel within, and being more grudge-like, and you can tell in their features and their body language and how they smell what their body is digesting, what they're consuming. So it's not about that. It's about the 5G towers being put up from more and more now, that is affecting us as human beings. Okay, it's affecting us because there's a lot of radiation going on, and it's causing us to feel tired and sleepy and weak. But with the fruits and vegetables, these are alkaline-based foods, and it's causing us to feel more higher, more energized, less sleepy, because it's natural foods going to our body. And Jesus said, everything that has a seed, I have given it to you for you to have and be sustained by, for you to live off of, for you to get healthy off of. And people just don't understand. So he didn't do that for meat. You see what I'm saying? That is a land animal. Now fish, even he broke bread and had fish. The bread was natural. The fish came from the ocean. Okay, it's millions of fish multiplying in the ocean. Come on, guys. Then you got the land animal, and they're not multiplying by the millions. They're multiplying by what? The tens, the hundreds, probably less than that. So it's not that it's your fault. You should feel bad about eating meat. It is the people that was here before you who was the president and CEOs of meat companies and people slaughtering meat. Pork, we know, is in the Bible for number one. The pork came from pigs that were in China. Yes, the virus came from China, but they had more people than America. So they had pigs there. So they had more people who wanted to eat pork. So it was a mass production of pork. Okay? So a lot of people are going to be consuming meat. So the more meat that they eat, the more people, the more diseases the body gets because of the meat. And even in the Bible, it talked about in I believe it was Isaiah. If it wasn't Isaiah, it was another chapter. But you can go into Google and depict each topic that I'm talking about and discussing right now, and it will tell you eventually what scripture it came from. It might have been Ezekiel. I think it was Ezekiel. Jesus had delivered a group of people out of a certain town, and they were eating all the fruits and vegetables, and they were telling Jesus that they wish they were back at this place where they could eat all that they could eat. And they were already given fruits and vegetables and bread, natural foods that start from a seed that grow on the ground now, like he promised you. That's for your natural beauty, your natural lifestyle, your natural appearance, your organs are restored from all the damage it's been because it's been replenished and restored by the medication of the alkaline medicine foods that come from the ground, like he said. Now, the thing is that they wanted meat and demanded meat so much, and God ended up giving them quail. So he sent a flock of quail, and they was killing them and eating them, and then it got stuck between their teeth, and they all died. Now, if they would have ate a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, then what? They would have not died. But because of the meat, it's not even for your body. So that's what I be trying to tell people. So just cut back on it and try, because God knows the intent of your heart. Okay, love is going to win at the end of the day because He knows where your heart is and how much love you want to put out there. So try to do that. If you can't help it, please try. Just don't eat the pork. Okay, try your hardest to eat seafood. Stop saying seafood is high. You buy lobster, yeah, it's gonna be high. If you buy regular fish, like fish patties from Walmart, out the bag, regular fish, start like that. Don't fry it. You can fry it, but bake it, okay, for at least. Don't be frying it. I'm just saying, start off small. You gotta start off small. So bake it. Get the fish, you can put it in the microwave. Grill them. Do something like start off small with the fish, you guys. If you can't help it and you got to have some meat, then do the chicken because it's lighter. But the thing is for you not to eat meat, period. It's not good for you guys. And people just don't understand. It's a lot of scriptures in the Bible that talks about people eating meat and consuming meat, and God showed favor over one person more. I believe it's like that, because when he died, he had more fruits and vegetables in him because he was a vegan. He had stopped eating meat completely. So it's like I try to tell my grandmother, but she's just not. She's getting it, but it's like I'm tired of doing this Christianity battle with you. But her Christianity works be good, and then I'll be listening to it. So some of them be really good. So we don't see eye to eye with certain things, but I take what I can get from her, and she take what she can get from me, and we keep it moving. Boom. But I don't never try to convert nobody into Christianity and get angry over it. I just don't do that. Can't tell my auntie nothing. Me and her through. I'm done talking to her. And my brother, I got two brothers. One of them is, I don't know. he's not even gonna receive it. He's gonna take it. It's gonna go one after the other. The other one is, I don't know how he's gonna feel, but he's gonna be like, "Oh hell no, Chris, I ain't finna stop eating on meat. I'm not finna do it. Hell no." I know he's gonna do that. Rick is gonna do that, and Charles is gonna do. I don't know. It's gonna go out the one ear after the other. He ain't gonna argue with me. He's just gonna go out the one ear. The other one gonna argue with me. Um, so my grandma was like, "Oh, Chris, did you get your information from the internet?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's another way of communication. But because she was born in the early ages, she ain't got time to hear none of that stuff. Like, so." And yes, the media can make up some things because she believed that the media will make up some things and get us to believe one thing. That is true. But we got some people who are gods and goddesses out here who know the truth and who can't not be manipulated. God will send a message for them to understand because they are the chosen ones. So I don't care nobody say. So that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a video of me speaking in Spanish the best way that I can. And I might do it in this one if I can find some Spanish words. I can't find no Spanish words on here. I might find some Spanish words on here. But I need to start. Like, I think I can speak in Spanish, y'all. But I'm not sure if it's going to be, like, fluent Spanish. Because whenever I read it, I know that certain adjectives and adverbs and pronouns, I know certain Spanish is pronounced the way you think it is, and some of them is pronounced totally different. But I think that I can read like a full text of Spanish by myself, like literally. And I think I can read a full paragraph of Spanish, like a whole paper, a whole front page, and somebody would know everything that I'm saying because I know how to read English, so I would know how to decode and read certain words the best way that I can, and people will all automatically know what I'm trying to say or what I'm reading. Because I passed Spanish 1 and 2 in high school. So now, do I know how to just speak Spanish fluently just out the blue? No. But if you give it to me on a piece of paper, can I read it the best way that I can? Yes. And would it sound just like Spanish? Yes. I've seen videos of people trying to speak in Spanish. I mean, people trying to speak in English from another country, and it didn't work. But I think they were just playing. I'm not sure. But it was 2 girls. I'm not sure though. I'm finna find out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys. Talk to you guys later. I'll speak in Spanish later.